This is a bit of a weird angle because I needed to prop my phone up. So today is Thursday, March 19th, and we are on day 4 of homeschool school. I'm kind of grumpy this morning, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not sure why, but I think it had to do with very obnoxious YouTube gamers in my ears this morning. Don't do that to your parents. Okay. So yesterday you were supposed to take notes through here on the Russo Japanese War we talked about in the video yesterday. And then today, I should probably turn this video sideways. Forget it, it's fine. You watch it better on your phone this way, right? Today, on page 29 in your packet, it looks like this. The Russo Japanese War, and the Imperial Proclamation of War. And then there's some political cartoons to look at as well. So I need to make sure that I drop those into Google Classroom so you can see them up close and personal. So I thought it might be helpful for you if I read this out loud. Not because you can't read, because I know you can, but sometimes it's good to hear the cadence of something, so I'm going to read it out loud. If you don't need me to read it out loud, or you're like, lady, I don't need to hear it, you can just shut this off right now, okay? And if that's the case, have a super great day. Do the front and the back of this pages. Okay, so we're gonna analyze this document. Before we start reading it though, note that you are going to have to do a summary of it on the back side of this sheet, so on page 30. So my suggestion to you would be to get a highlighter or a pencil or a pen so you can underline the important parts. And I might stop and pause and explain something as we go through some of the verbiage, okay? So, let me read the instructions first. Analyze the primary sources on the following pages. Once you've completed this, create your own political cartoon on the back that depicts the Korean view of the Russo Japanese War. So that's going to be the final goal, the Korean view of the Russo Japanese War. How might the Koreans be feeling about all of this stuff going on right now? So, Imperial Proclamation of War. We, by the grace of heaven, Emperor of Japan, seated on the throne occupied by the same dynasty from time immemorial, do hereby make proclamation to all our loyal and brave subjects as follows. We hereby declare war against Russia, and we command our army and navy to carry on hostilities against that empire with all their strength. And we also command all our competent authorities to make every effort in pursuance of their duties and in accordance with their powers to attain the national aim with all the means within the limits of the law of nations. Okay, so I'm going to break this little part down for you. So you have Japan officially saying, we're going to war with you, Russia, and we're going to use all of our resources that we can to fight you. We have always deemed it essential to international relations and made it our constant aim to promote the pacific progress of our empire in civilization, to strengthen our friendly ties with other states, to establish a state of things which would maintain enduring peace in the extreme east and assure the future security of our dominion without injury to the rights and interests of other powers. Our competent authorities have also performed their duties in obedience of our will, so that our relations with the powers have been steadily growing cordially. It was thus entirely against our expectation that we have unhappily come to open hostilities against Russia. So basically they're saying, we've tried to be peaceful, but things are changing, and now we're going to fight. The integrity of Korea is a matter of constant concern to this empire, not only because our traditional relations with that country, but also because the separate existence of Korea is essential to the safety of our realm. So basically right there they're saying, we think Korea should be independent and not have Russian railroads running through it. Nevertheless, Russia, in disregard to her solemn treaty pledges to China, her repeated assurances to other powers, is still in occupation of Manchuria and has consolidated and strengthened her hold upon 3 provinces and is bent upon their final annexation. So Japan is saying that Russia is trying to annex or bring in these other parts of Asia as part of Russia. And so they're talking, the Manchurian region is just north. If you look at that map from yesterday, it's just north of the Korean peninsula. And that's kind of what they're fighting over, that Manchurian area and then the Korean peninsula. So Japan is here trying to get in. Russia is here trying to use their power south. Since the absorption of Manchuria by Russia would render it impossible to maintain the integrity of Korea and would in addition compel the abandonment of all hope for peace in the extreme east, we determined in those circumstances to settle the question by negotiation and to secure thereby permanent peace. With that object in view, our competent authorities by our order made proposals to Russia, and frequent conferences were held during the course of 6 months. So basically, Japan is saying, hey, we've tried for 6 months to talk to you, Russia, and to make you see our point of view, and you're not doing it. And Korea is at risk. So, it's been 6 months. Russia, however, never met such proposals in a spirit of conciliation, but by her wanton delays put off the settlement of the question, and by ostensibly advocating peace on the one hand, while she was on the other extending her naval and military preparations, sought to accomplish her own selfish designs. So basically, Japan is saying, Russia, you said you were going to come to the table and talk to us about peace, but you seem to be expanding your military in this direction, and we don't like that. We cannot in the least admit that Russia had from the first any serious or genuine desire for peace. She has rejected our proposals of our government. The safety of Korea is in danger. The vital interests of our empire are menaced. The guarantees for the future which we have failed to secure by peaceful negotiations, we can now only seek by an appeal to arms. Basically, we've done all we can, and now we're going to fight. It is our earnest wish that by the loyalty and valor of our faithful subjects, peace may soon be permanently restored and the glory of our empire preserved. February 10th, 1904. What a fun little fairy tale you got to read from me this morning, or hear from me this morning. Okay, so I hope that made sense. I hope that me pausing and kind of explaining things made sense to you. I hope it was helpful. And then when you get to page 30, summary, I would do the top left first. You need to do the summary of that proclamation that I just read to you. On the right-hand side, explain each of the 3 political cartoons, and I'm going to drop those in Google Classroom so that it's so that they are you can see them in color and they look better. And then on the bottom left, create your own political cartoon depicting the Korean view of the Russo Japanese War with a caption. So remember, Korea's kind of stuck in the middle of this. How might they be feeling? That's what I want you to do. Where I want you to go. Okay? So that's that. So that's all we got for today. I hope you're doing all right, hunkering down. I was reading the news this morning, and we need more, looks like we need more test kits, of course, and we need to really be taking this stay in your house kind of thing seriously, it looks like. So anyway, stay informed. There was a good USA Today article this morning about our trajectory looking more like Italy and less like South Korea, and that's not where we want to be. But anyway, stay safe. I'd love to hear what you're doing in your free time for fun. Give me some ideas to do with my kids. Be great. All right. You guys have a great day. Oh,